Hi Aries, welcome to your March bonus reading. My name is Kimberly from the Path Illuminated. If you are returning, thank you for your support. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you can stay up to date on when I post new content here. Aries, I hope you're doing well. As I am recording this, it is March 14th. We are still in Pisces season, but we are quickly approaching Aries season. So happy early birthday, Aries. We will be moving into Aries season on March 19th. Likely going to be posting the bonus readings next week at the beginning of the week. So right as we are moving into Aries season. And then we do have the spring equinox that same day, the 19th or the 20th, depending on where you are. That's for the Northern Hemisphere. And the Southern Hemisphere, it is the fall equinox. And we also are going to be moving into eclipse season, Aries. So there is a full moon in Libra on March 25th. That's the same day as the lunar eclipse in Libra. And then on April 8th is the total solar eclipse. And I would be remiss to not mention that on April 1st is Mercury retrograde. So the energies are definitely going to be intense, but I do hope, Aries, that you have a beautiful Aries season and birthday season. Without further ado, let's get going with your reading, Aries. Thank you, angel spirits and guides. Please help me with gathering the most relevant messages for my Aries at this time. Let's pull one more card, Aries. Okay. So Seven of Swords is a card of, it depends on, obviously, all of you are going to be totally different, Aries, because you're individuals and this is a general energy reading for the collective. But Seven of Swords is a card of strategy. So I think, mid to end of March and likely during your season, during April, right? Because energy and time are fluid, right? So yes, I'm recording this on the 14th, but when this finds you and the energies around you, this is going to manifest slightly different for each person, right? You're a unique individual, so keep that in mind. But I think that you are really thinking about what you want to do next, and you are wanting to be logical in your approach. There could be some back and forth overthinking that is a part of this. Swords are air energy, right? This is being in your mind, thinking about how to best move forward. What are the best choices for you, Aries? What is going to work for you? What is going to help you, assist you in whatever goal that you're trying to obtain, right? And as I mentioned, right, we have Mercury going retrograde on April 1st, but understand that on March 18th, that is when the Mercury retrograde shadow period begins. That's 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after the retrograde. Now, for me, and everybody's totally different, the retrograde shadow period can be more intense, more chaotic, more confusing. And Mercury retrograde in particular tends to make communication challenging. It can make our mind space very overactive. So I'm definitely seeing this as a part of that. There's something that you are working towards. Justice, card of Libra. So as I mentioned, right, we have a full moon in Libra on March 25th, and that's also the day of the lunar eclipse. There could be some need to better understand and come into balance in relationships in your life. Libra does own relationships of all kinds, whether they are, co-workers or family or friends or romantic partnerships. This is about coming into balance. So whatever decisions, whatever strategies, whatever considerations, research you may be doing, it's definitely going to be around how do you come into balance within the relationships in your life at this time, Aries. I'm just going to adjust this a little bit. Bear with me. I always want to make sure you can see everything. Okay. And then we have the Page of Coins, which I'm going to show it to you upright because it came out reversed. This is a really interesting card for me in this deck. This is the Earth Magic Tarot deck. The Page of Coins in this particular deck, you can see that this person's arms are tied up and he is holding on to this coin. For me, not necessarily in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, but when this is upright, this talks about restriction, right? It can reference a lack mentality, making choices and decisions from a place of fear, but it's in reverse. So I do see this as a positive energy, Aries, that like, yes, there may be a lot going on in the mental space, right? And you may have a lot of considerations with regard to how do you make the best choice forward? How do you come into balance in whatever areas that may feel out of balance for you at this time, right? Each of you are going to be different. Since this is a general reading, if you're interested in a personal reading, the link's below. Please note the only way to book a one-on-one with me is via my website. So I do think, right, that likely what's going to happen is you're already thinking strategically. You're already really contemplating what you want to do, you know, moving forward in the rest of the year. Maybe how you want to utilize your time, your energy, your resources, right, that are going to benefit you in the most aligned way. I think that likely what's going to happen is with this full moon in Libra and the lunar eclipse and eclipse season in general, that there is going to be, I heard reckoning and revelation. So any sort of uncertainty you've had about areas or relationships in general that maybe you haven't been clear about whether or not they were out of balance or there's been some confusion, right? You see this individual in the Justice card, they have, right, they say justice is blind, they're blindfolded. But I do think that this full moon in Libra and this eclipse season is going to start to bring clarity to you. And I think that if you have been struggling with making choices and decisions from a place of fear or lack mentality, that's going to be alleviated for you. So I do see this as a really positive energy, Aries. Page of Cups. This is a really interesting card for me in this deck. I really do love the imagery in this deck. It's become one of my favorites. This person is covered in foliage and they have this cup. And so kind of what I'm getting is this is an opportunity for you to move in a different way. This is an opportunity for you to better understand the gifts that are actually available to you that maybe you haven't tapped into as of yet, because Page of Cups, it is a water energy. This is about following your heart, trusting your intuition, but it's also for me, especially in this particular card, about getting comfortable with being uncomfortable and getting uncomfortable with the unknown, and like kind of being open to getting lost in the forest, right? There's this poet, I believe his name is David White, and there's an older video of him that came across my feed where he's talking about, he says, how do you know you're on the path? Because the path disappears. How do you know that you're walking your path? Because you don't know what's next. So for me, I feel like this is an opportunity, Aries, for you during your season, during eclipse season, to really start to tap into and engage that intuitive muscle and learning to actually be open to the adventure, be open to the unknown, be open to moving in a way that maybe you're not used to, because, you know, pages come before knights, before queens, before kings. So this is like a new journey, but also a new way of being, a new way of operating, a new way of making decisions in your life. So again, I do think that this is really positive, and I do feel like this full moon and this eclipse season is actually going to activate this gift for you. Now, obviously, all of you have, you know, free choice and free will, right? And you're going to do whatever you feel is best for you. But this is really an opportunity for you to let go of restriction, right? Like I was saying, you may be used to making strategic decisions from a place of like what is right and what is wrong, what does society tell me what to do? What is the most logical thing for me to do? And this is going to be really an opportunity for you to not necessarily be making the most on the outward, from the outside looking in, the most logical decision, but making a more intuitive choice that comes from within and that is guided by something deeper than just your mental capacities, right? So it's like we start here with all of this mental air energy, but here at the top, right, we're ending with this water energy that's like there's finding, and again, right, with justice, the scales, it's about balancing. So I think that like you're really going to have an opportunity to grow. And I'm seeing this foliage here, right? The growth that is available to you in March and April and during your season, Aries, is to find the balance between your intellect and your intuition. Four of Coins, which I really love this card in this deck because, right, you see the coins in this beaker, and this is like learning how to work with what you have and how to multiply it. And I love that the coins, which obviously are, it's an earth energy, but it's in a beaker of water. And for me, this is giving advice about the fact that there are messages and downloads and insights that are going to come from your intuition and from spirit to help you figure out how to bolster your situation, how to bring in more resources, more money, more stability, and how to multiply what you already have. And it's not just going to be based on, again, simply logic. It's about going a lot deeper and being open to Six of Coins coming into balance, right? Like, I think that like definitely this reading is about, and I love that it's right under the Justice card, finding that balance between your intellect and your intuition is going to bring everything into balance in your life. If you have been in a situation where like at work, you've been, you know, burning yourself out and you haven't been recognized for your contributions, and you feel like you've been passed over for, you know, salary increases or for promotions, I think that you're going to start to gain some insights about how to bring that into balance, whether that is, you know, figuring out how to better advocate for yourself with your manager or your team, or whether that's deciding, right, maybe it's time for me to start looking at other opportunities, right? Or this could be right, I was talking about this full moon in Libra and this lunar eclipse energy and things being revealed and things coming to clarification for you, right? With regard to what is out of balance, you may start to see that maybe there are relationships in your life, friendships, family, romantic partnerships, where you have been giving more than they have been contributing. You have been overextending yourself, and this is a time for you to come into balance so that you can actually really work with and utilize the resources you already have available to you, Aries. All right. Oop. King of Wands, I love this. This is fire energy. This is definitely your energy, Aries. I think as you are coming into balance and you're starting to tap into your intuition, if you choose this route, if you allow spirit to really clarify and to give you a way to rectify any situations, any relationships, any connections that have been out of balance, you are going to start to feel the momentum. You are going to start to figure out exactly how to reach for the sun, moon, and stars, how to manifest your dreams, and like really tapping into that confidence within you that yes, you are the King of Wands. And let me just say, you know, there is no gender in tarot. So King of Wands is just an energy, but this is like a doing energy. This is a momentum. This is inspiration. This is like you start to really see who you are. And I think it's about like not just learning to tap into your intuition, but doing the work you need to do to come into balance in all areas of your life so that you can use your energy, your fire, your magic to go after your dreams instead of always maybe working for other people and helping them, right? When you need to take control of your life and be the master of, you know, your manifestations. Three of Coins, again, this is like an energy of building, of doing, of working with people and in situations that are actually going to be profitable for you, that are going to multiply what you have, that are going to properly work with your resources. Just looking at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Devil in reverse. So again, I get a confirmation that this is an opportunity, Aries, for you to see things as they really are, for you to acknowledge where maybe you've been overdoing it, overextending yourself, where some relationships, whether work, family, romantic partnerships, friendships, have been out of balance, and to stop with the people pleasing, stop with the codependency, stop with feeling that you have to constantly prove yourself, because you need to know who you are, right? And understand, Aries, that people who have decided that they don't see you, that they don't recognize you, that they don't appreciate you, they're never going to appreciate you by doing more if they already don't appreciate you. I'm getting that very, very strongly. If these messages are resonating for you, Aries, please give the video a like. Leave me a comment below. Let me know how this is resonating for you. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to clarify here with the Modern Witch Tarot. Thank you, angel spirits and guides. What additional insights can you provide for my Aries? Oh, that's way too many cards. Just one or two, not 17 cards, please. Six of Wands, the things that you are working on and contemplating, if you allow the universe to clarify things and to bring things to light, they could be very uncomfortable truths, but if you are willing to allow the universe to clarify things for you, if you allow yourself to learn how to better tap into your intuition, how to trust that inner knowing, how to work with the resources you have, and to be a good steward of what you have. This has been coming through in some of my other readings too, Aries. Like, sometimes we've been conditioned to be people pleasers and codependent, and to overextend ourselves, to overgive, to do more than we're being asked to do, to constantly try to prove ourselves, and we end up depleting ourselves. We end up spending too much money. We end up, burning the candle at both ends, not having any time or energy for ourselves. And that's actually not being a good steward of your resources. When you actually honor yourself and the gifts that you already have, the blessings you already have, that means that you are in balance. That means you're not giving what you don't have to give. That means that you are saying no when you need to say no. That means that you're having appropriate boundaries, and that's how you're going to find your success. And understand that there may be people that are jealous of that success when you find it, but that's not your problem. You need to when you honor yourself, the universe is going to help you to find success with the resources that you already have available to you. Knight of Swords, you will start to gain clarity about exactly how to move forward. What I would say is I'm definitely getting that maybe for you, as we move further into the Mercury retrograde period at the beginning of April, you might start to feel a lot of momentum. Maybe this is because it's your season, Aries, that despite the fact that we are dealing with, Mercury retrograde shenanigans, that because it's your season, you're kind of gonna really be inspired and motivated by this energy, because the universe is bringing this clarity, and it's going to start to really help you understand, this is what I need to do, this is who I need to cut off, this is who I need to move away from, this is how I'm going to be successful. Then we have the Ten of Wands, again, like letting go of restrictions, letting go of these old ideas that you have to do it all, that you have to burn yourself out, that you have to carry the emotional, psychological, mental weight, right? Whether it is overworking at a job that doesn't appreciate you, whether it is constantly being the person that puts in the effort in a friendship, in a family dynamic, in a romantic relationship, that's the end of this, right? You are starting to understand that killing yourself is only harming you. It's not going to help you. So it's the end of a cycle of overdoing it for other people when you need to be doing it for yourself. Queen of Swords, again, this is air energy. The Queen of Swords is the Ice Queen. This is like no longer being afraid of disappointing people, no longer being afraid of hurting people's feelings. Not that you want to, but sometimes people need to know where the line is. And this is what I can say from my own personal experience, Aries, is that like, it doesn't matter how nice you are, how respectful you are. If somebody has been used to taking advantage of you, Aries, and all of a sudden you're like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. It's the people who benefited from you not having boundaries that are going to turn you into the villain. And you need to lean into that energy because your intuition is leading you down a different path. And it's an opportunity for you to really own who you are with power and with authority and unapologetically. And especially in your season, Aries, I would definitely say like, be who you are. Don't apologize. You don't need to be disrespectful, but sometimes just being honest and saying, this is the line, no more. I don't have the time, energy, resources to continue to kill myself. 10 of Wands for you. I need to focus on my success. 6 of Wands. People are going to hate on you just for minding your business. So like, understand that, again, if people are used to taking advantage of you, used to you doing it all to keep them happy because of this old, outdated, people-pleasing codependency stuff, they're going to be mad regardless. Those are not your people. The people who are your people are going to respect you when you respect yourself, and they're going to respect your boundaries. 4 of Wands on the 4 of Coins. Again, you are focused on and working on your stability. That is the advice, to keep working on that. Be who you are unapologetically and focus on the people, places, situations, relationships that are actually consistent. The people that respect you, respect your boundaries, the people that honor you. Those are the people that are going to continue to bring stability in your life, that are going to help you in this season where you are definitely having an opportunity to build on what you've already obtained, but in a new way, in a more balanced way, Aries. If these messages are resonating, don't forget to like, leave me a comment below. Let me know how this is showing up for you. Yeah, 2 of Wands. You have a lot of choices that you're going to need to be making, moving from March into April, considering like, exactly where do I want to go? What do I want to do with this newfound stability, with this newfound growth, with this newfound intuition? 5 of Pentacles in reverse, which I love to see. Any fears, any financial setbacks or fear of financial constraint, you're going to be coming out of that because you have an opportunity to build on what you have, but it's about letting go, right? Of this Devil in reverse energy, of the overdoing, of the overworking, of the overgiving, right? As soon as you do that and you start to own who you are and you start to stand up for yourself, Aries, it's going to be clear who's stable, what you need to do, and that you don't need to be afraid of being depleted in your energy and your finances and your resources, because once you have those boundaries in place, right, and you cut off those people who were taking advantage of your kindness, of your goodness, of your old conditioning, that's not going to be a problem anymore, because you're going to start to become, right, like I said, a good steward of what you already have. King of Cups, this is about emotional stability. What I'm getting is that, you know, you are going to be able to find, again, that balance between your fire and your heart, and understanding that, like, learning how to sit with the inspiration, with your passions, not allowing people to take you out of your grounded stability. People, again, like I was saying, people who are used to taking advantage of you and getting away with things because of your kindness, because of your heart, because of, you know, what they felt like they could get away with. They may say things that try to trigger you, that try to make you feel insecure. Just observe it. Don't feel like you have to react. Sometimes the best reaction, the most mature reaction, is silence, right? It's like, people will show you who you are, and oftentimes the most unhealthy dynamics in your life are the people that are going to lash out at you when you're silent and you're minding your business, and they want to pull you out of your grounded, centered energy because they are trying to prove that you are not this person. Know who you are and be confident in that. Ace of Pentacles. Again, like, the universe is going to be bringing in stable, abundant offers for you to multiply, to quadruple, to increase your finances, your stability, whether this is a job offer or a creative collaboration. It's like once you start to let go of these old patterns of overdoing things and you allow the universe to clarify for you these situations and people and relationships that have been out of balance, that have been taking advantage of you, and you start to really tap into that intuitive knowing, focused on your business, minding your business, only investing in people, places, and situations that honor you, that respect you, right? The universe is going to provide, is going to multiply, is going to bring in abundant new opportunities. So I really love this for you, Aries. I think you are actually going to have a really good Aries season. Again, I'm wishing you a happy birthday, Aries. I hope that you really take advantage of this time to shine bright and to be who you are confidently and unapologetically. If the messages resonated for you, don't forget to like, leave me a comment below. Let me know how you're celebrating your birthday. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to leave it there, but I'm going to pull a few cards from the Messages from the Light Oracle deck. This is an intuitive deck. Ooh, okay, cool. Renewal. This is a time for you to renew your sense of self, to renew your confidence, to renew your faith in what's possible for you. Abundance. The universe is definitely going to respond to you honoring yourself. Making choices from a place of abundance versus lack means that you are not afraid to walk away from people, places, situations, jobs, friendships that have been taking advantage of you, right? Like, you know that whatever is not meant for you, the universe is going to replace. Cherish yourself, cherish the people that respect you, cherish the resources that you already have available to you, and understand that the more you cherish yourself, your gifts, and your opportunities, the more the universe is going to respond in kind with more abundant opportunities, contracts, relationships, opportunities, right? All right, Aries, I'm going to pull one more card from the Mother Earth Mandala Oracle. Spirit, what final messages do we have for Aries? Exploration, card number 23. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe. Let me know how this is showing up for you. Wishing you a very happy birthday, Aries. I'm just going to read this from the book. Can you remember from this life or another the feeling of pride and excitement when discovering new lands, ways of life, and cultures? What about this mysterious deja vu when you see a place for the first time? Isn't it intriguing and inspiring? All these wonderful feelings are keys to opening your channel of intuition and connecting to your higher consciousness. Stepping outside your comfort zone always opens up new opportunities, because when you free yourself from your own limitations, fears, and expectations, you reveal your most secret potentials. Show the world your passions, and it will reveal its wonders. Nurture your soul with adventures and travel as far as your dreams can take you. I am really loving this energy for you. Definitely tap into your own energy this season, Aries. Let go of the haters. Let go of the people that want to take advantage of you. Be unapologetic. Shine bright. Follow this new path. Don't be afraid. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable and lean into the adventure of this new chapter for you, Aries. I am loving this. Again, happy birthday, Aries. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.